Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. I have another Power Rangers review for you today. This is half of the second wave of the Legacy figures. I decided to split these up into teams. Last time I did each toy individually and I kind of think that just dragged on a little bit too long. So I thought what I would do from now on is just kind of do each team together from the wave. So wave 2 is 2 from In Space, red and yellow, and then 3 from Mighty Morphin, black, blue, and pink. So I have the other 3. I'll do them in a video next time for the 3 Mighty Morphins together. But here we have Andros, wow, and Ashley. Sorry, just for some reason I wanted to say Tracy. I think because that's the actress's name, but Ashley. So Andros and Ashley here, red and yellow Rangers from In Space from the Legacy Collection. Each come with their kind of generic sidearm gun and then a part of the Astro Megaship, Astro Megazord. Would have loved if they could have thrown in like the Spiral Saber and the Star Slinger, but I get it. But really nice packaging, same as the first wave with the really fun like lightning and then nice picture of the Ranger here. Says the team that they're from. Also on the top shows In Space there. Pretty cool, clear packaging. You can see through it. I like that a lot. Taking a look at the back, you can see the Astro Megazord there, and it shows you which part comes with everything. Red comes with the torso, yellow comes with the left leg, blue comes with the right leg, Black Ranger has the left arm, and Pink Ranger has the right arm. I believe Wave 3 is going to have the rest of In Space, plus I think yellow and white from Mighty Morphin. So I think the next wave will finish that, and then we'll have not quite 3 complete teams because there are 3 other Rangers for Ninja Storm that I think they'll get to eventually, fingers crossed. But anyway, you can see down here what I was telling you before, blue, black, and pink from Mighty Morphin, and then red and yellow from In Space. This makes up Wave 2. So that's that. Let's go ahead and get these 2 out of the packaging, and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so here they are out of the packaging. They both come with the same accessory of the holster and the gun, which does fit easily. Or do I have that backwards? Probably do. Yeah, I do. So, fits very easily in there. Basically what you're going to do is there's a little peg on the side. And there's a little peg on the side here. So you're just going to go ahead and pop that right in there. Peg into the peg hole. And then you can pop the blaster in. And that looks good. I like that a lot. You're going to go ahead and do the same here for Andros. Very simple. And then pop the gun in. And there you go. They are both all accessoried up. Armored up, however you want to say it. Armed, I guess, is, yes. That's the correct term. In any case, Andros is the same body as any of the other male Rangers, so he's got the same articulation. Head can swivel from side to side and up and down. Then you have kind of a ratchet system to click out to the side as well as going all the way around. Bicep swivel. 2 joints in the elbow. For some reason, my left elbow looks a little bent. Like I think it's because they kind of, for both of these Rangers, they packaged them in kind of weird poses in the packaging, and I think just over time, it bent the plastic a little bit. It's not broken or anything, and I mean it still bends nicely and it's still very fluid. Still better than most of the elbows I get from a Marvel Legends figure, so I can't really complain. But just seems a little bent a little bit, but still works fine. Swivel here at the glove, and then again his left wrist is really loose on mine. Again, I'm sure that's not on all of them, but the swivel there. And it does have the up and down, kind of like a figure art joint, where it has an up and down swivel as well as going all the way around. Plus where it's connected to the hand, there's also a joint there. So just be careful. You don't want to break that. But then you have the ab crunch, you have the waist swivel, you have the forward and out to the side for the hip, as well as a thigh swivel, and then 2 joints in the knee, which are really fluid. Pretty nice there. Then you have a boot swivel, and then at the ankle you have up and down as well as side to side, so you can get some nice stability there when you have him in a pose with his legs a little bit to the side. So I love it. I think he looks great. I think they did an excellent job with the paint. The helmet looks really nice. I like that a lot. I love the 5 different colors on the chest there for the different Rangers. And then his weapons, and both weapons are exactly the same, but they're really nicely detailed and painted. I mean, look at that. You have the gold, and then you have the silver and red, black accent colors. All look really nice on both sides. I mean, that's a really nicely painted and detailed accessory. I really appreciate that a lot. And definitely more functional than kind of the weird Blade Blaster holsters that you get for the Mighty Morphin Rangers. So I like that a lot. I think these guns look fantastic. They fit perfectly into the holsters. They hold them well. Really nice accessory. I'm much happier with this accessory than I am with the ones that come with the Mighty Morphin Rangers, but what are you going to do? Ashley looks great as well. Really nice job with the helmet. I like that a lot. And the thing I've always liked about the in-space helmets, each visor kind of has a different design to it. And I've always liked that, and they really nailed that here. I think they did a great job. She's got the same kind of lady build for the Lady Rangers as, say, Tori did from Ninja Storm. Head can move from side to side and up and down. Then you have the shoulder, goes in and out and all the way around. You do have a bicep swivel. The ladies only have one joint in the elbow, and I think it's just because their arms are a lot thinner. Then they do have the swivel at the glove, and then they have the same wrist and hand situation that the other guys do. So it can go up and down, spin around. There's a lot of crazy joints going on in here. I kind of just like to get it situated and then let it go. But then you have this crazy amount of articulation here in the torso. You also do have a waist swivel. Now they have the same leg joints that the men do, but because of the skirts, even though they do have a slit in the skirt, they're still pretty solid plastic. I mean, they're not super rubbery. They're pretty solid, so it's not really much you can do with the legs. But they do have two joints in the knee, as you can see. And then they do have the boot swivel and then the same ankle joint as the men as well. So you can get some nice poses. Again, she was kind of posing like a weird, like, this foot was back and this foot was forward. And it looked nice in the packaging, but again, it kind of made her legs a little weird. But she comes with the same gun as Andros. You can fit it in her hand very nicely, so I appreciate that. And like I said, they did a great job with the helmets. I love the in-space helmets, and they did a great job with them. So I'm trying to find a pose for her that will let her stand but not look so ridiculous. And I'm just not finding one. So she's going to look a little bit ridiculous. But I think both of these Rangers look great. Really nice articulation. I'm really happy with the Legacy line so far, and I'm happy to have it continue. Definitely excited to get the rest of the in-space Rangers. Obviously, got to touch on this. The pieces of the Megazord that they come with. Andros comes with the head and torso of the Astro Megazord. Nice detail here. You can see this would be the part of the shuttle that forms the head that is now on the back. Would have been nice to get a couple paint apps here, but I understand why it didn't happen. But you have this nice silver in the midsection. Really nice green paint, red, has some silver here. All of this detail is really nice. The head looks great. I think they did a fantastic job with that. Nicely painted. Really well done. Head is on a ball joint, so that can move around. Mostly side to side, but you get a little bit of up and down there. And then you have a waist swivel there. So you can see where the arms and legs will connect. Speaking of, here is the leg that came with Ashley. You have a ball joint in the ankle, but you can't really do a whole lot of side to side just because of how the foot's designed. But you can certainly go front to back. A little bit of side to side, just not a whole lot. Kind of the same deal with this knee joint. You can go forward and back, no problem. Not really much you can do side to side because of how it's designed. And then that. So we can go ahead. And I don't know how we're going to get this in here. I guess it just pops in like this. There we go. So that will be, to give you an idea of how tall it's going to be in comparison to the Ranger figures. It's about a head taller. But yeah, so that's what he'll look like once we get the other in-space Rangers and we can get his other arms and legs. But for now, I think it's kind of neat that he will just stand like that. the 1 foot is wide enough and strong enough to support his weight. So you can put it on your shelf like that for now. Kind of funny. But yeah, this figure I think is going to look really nice when it's all done. Again, nice paint here on the leg. Not nearly as much paint as the torso, but still looks good. I'm excited to get the rest of this figure because I really like the Astro Megazord. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinions. I really like both of these. Like I said, I really like the in-space suits. I'm a little bummed that the weird pose they put Ashley in the packaging have kind of made her legs a little strange. But really, I'm just no good at posing action figures. I'm sure there's probably some really great poses you can come up with for her, and Andros too. I'm just no good. But I love both of these figures. They look great, nice paint apps. Not really anything to complain about except 1 or 2 joints that are a little loose or a little messed up. But, I mean, they hold together. If you're just displaying these, even if you're playing with them, I don't think there would be a problem. You know, just identify which joints are a little loose and just make sure you take care of them if you're posing them around, and don't do anything too strenuous. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinions. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate that. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the 2 in-space Rangers from the Wave 2 of the Power Rangers Legacy figure line. Andros, the red in-space Ranger, and Ashley, the yellow in-space Ranger. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.